Is the Slaughterbrute any good in patch 6.2? I wanted to let things settle a little and probably waited too long, but let's take a good hard look at a good hard monster delivering blood for the blood god and all that good stuff. That gory, blood-soaked stuff. Recruited for 2,000 gold and 500 upkeep, the Notadai destroyer tramples in on ultra scale at 9,888 health, armor 70, missile resistance 25%, spell resistance 35%, leadership comes at 60, not great, but there's a twist to that. Speed 66, charge speed 100, melee attack begins at 65, attack interval the standard 4, splash target size large, so trolls are splashed as well, which isn't always a good thing, max targets damaged a healthy 6. Melee defense 45 could totally be worse. Actually, the destroyer had this value raised recently. Weapon strength 600 is split, base 240 and armor piercing 360, so while that's leading AP, that's a ton of extra damage to low armored targets. Charge bonus is 60 and mass is 5500. If it really is like a destroyer, it will have collision attacks, right? This siege attacker inflicts fear and terror, will rampage if the lord is routing or killed, and that's kind of a big deal. Has frenzy for plus 10 melee attack, plus 10% weapon strength and charge bonus. If the lord is fine, the unit is unbreakable and has magical attack. In other words, keep the lord away from ethereal heroes and use this to smash them instead. Did you notice the lack of flaming attack? I did. In other words, keep this lord away from ethereal heroes and use this to smash them instead. In the redline skills, Harbingers of Death at 3 pips grants melee attack plus 8 and weapon strength plus 16%. Rush to Slaughter grants right 7 Slaughterbrutes, speed plus 10%, charge bonus plus 12 flat, and missile resistance 15% because why not? In the tech tree, Deathbringer's Defiant adds melee attack plus 6, and Hungrier Spawn adds plus 10% weapon strength, and I reversed the order to emphasize this part, plus 20% speed, for a single entity monster that is truly terrifying. So how do we use the Slaughterbrute? Well, it's not invincible, but the idea is to use it as a wrecking ball, basically Khorne's closest thing to a mammoth. It doesn't much care what it's fighting, it'll hit hard, never break so long as the lord is intact, and basically make a pain of itself. It'll mulch infantry, batter cavalry, and basically doesn't have anything it doesn't want to fight. How you should support the Slaughterbrute is by adding damage to the forces trying to nip at its heels, like any kind of missile unit, neutering blobs, and basically speeding up the process of destruction. Slipping a War Shrine in might be good given time. This is a very big hammer, but has speed issues when not charging, so you are incentivized to use it from the front and to use other things to hit at the flanks or rear, like Warhounds. Treat it as a limited time benefit and have a mental timer in your head. Don't let it get shot for nothing and make the enemy pay for its greed. Once the fight becomes drawn out, the Slaughterbrute is in its element, and it's probably going to win. Take care and have fun brutally slaughtering your foes. I can play it straight sometimes.